What is going on, guys? Welcome to the show today. My name is Russell, aka Medic Magic, and in today's video we're gonna be doing something a little bit new. I'm gonna be doing a Tool Tuesday review, and today we have the Milwaukee 1/2-inch mid-torque impact gun. Now these videos are gonna be a quick unboxing and initial review, quality, what I think about the tools. I'm gonna tell you guys why I bought them and if I think you should buy them. These aren't really gonna be long-term reviews since I'm just opening up the boxes and we're gonna find out what we get with them. Now just as a little bit of a backstory, I am starting to outfit my entire garage here to be able to do automotive work on my S2000, our BMW that we have, and my F-150, and I've decided to go with the brand of Milwaukee. Just overall quality, specs that you get, they are a little bit expensive and more expensive than competing brands, but when it comes to tools and quality, I want to invest now, spend a little bit more money so I don't have to spend money down the road. If you guys know me at all, I love going to Harbor Freight, but I have outfitted myself with a couple more Milwaukee tools, and this is going to be my first experience owning my own Milwaukee. In our previous videos, we have used the 3/8-inch ratchet with the M12 system, and it's been amazing. And I was honestly in the air between going with DeWalt or Milwaukee, and just specs alone drove me to Milwaukee. And plus, I like red better than I like yellow, as I say that on my yellow toolbox. So let's get to it. Let's unbox this and open it up. So I got this from Home Depot on sale. Originally, these are $239 a piece for one of these guns. Now, if you're looking at DeWalt, the same gun, the same mid-torque gun is gonna run you about $199 for the tool only. On the back of the box here, it gives us some quick specs telling us that it has 650 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque compared to, they give you a little yellow drill on the back of your gun that says 420. Also, this is a smaller form factor, coming in at 6 inches long versus the DeWalt, the yellow gun on here, that is 6.9. So this is a little bit stubbier, which is gonna help for getting in tight spots. So let's go ahead and unbox this and open up and see exactly what we get for our money. Now, I was debating on buying these used. I'm all about saving a buck where I can. But when it comes to these tools, there's just something about having a nice clean set of tools. And if I would've got these used, they would've already been dirty. So we have the box here with a little bit of cardboard coming out. We have an instruction manual, operator's manual. We also have some type of propaganda here for Milwaukee, trying to get you to buy things, how to win tools, things like that. Ooh, wow, this is pretty cool. Ooh, I might put this on the wall. Just showing all the different M18 tools, and then on the back it has all of the M12 tools. There are so many different tools, it's ridiculous. Things you would never even think about. So I actually am gonna take a look at this and see what else I probably don't need, but anyways. Now, I did get the one with the friction ring and not the pin on the actual driver. So the ring that goes around the nut where you put the sockets onto creates enough friction to keep the sockets on them versus having a pin on the actual nut driver. The pinned options are about, I think, $10 or $20 cheaper for some reason. I don't know why this friction ring is more valuable to them, but it is, and it just makes it easier for getting your sockets on and off. So, initial review here, this is very nice and stubby. It's smaller than the DeWalt that we use in the other shops if you guys have watched those videos. I have a brand new M12 battery here that I got. I also picked this up at Home Depot. I got this all in the deal of buy more, save more. So it was, if you spent $500, you saved $150. So you're only spending $350 on all the tools that you wanted. So initial thoughts on it. It's stubby, it's nice, it's clean. Doesn't really smell like much. I have noticed that it has the 3 lights on it, which I really like. Some of the older options, this is the 2nd generation, I believe, of these. The other ones only had 1 light on them, but the DeWalts I know have the 3 lights, so it's nice to see that this has the 3 lights. This is the fuel brushless. It gets really confusing with the different ranges if you're gonna go low range, mid range, or high range, and then you have the different generations of them, and then some are brushless, some aren't brushless. And also it gets a little bit confusing with the batteries. This is the 5 amp hour red lithium, but I also saw that there is a high output version. I don't know, we're gonna test this out and see. I bought this mostly for taking my wheels off, doing just general maintenance that needs to be done onto the car. We have to take any bolts off that are honestly too tight to do it with your hand. And I didn't really want to get into air tools. I don't think that we really need to do that with the cars that we have. Most of them are clean, they're not rusty. The BMW has a little bit of rust on them, but honestly, I think with 650 pounds of nut busting torque, this is gonna do a great job. It did come with this belt clip on the side, which I'm gonna take off. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Let's see. So there are 3 different settings on the bottom here. 1, 2, 3, actually there's 4 different settings on the bottom here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And or 1, 2, 3, and then there's what looks like a nut with it going around in a circle. So that's pretty slow. Oh, it's high. Oh, that's really high. All right, so 1 is your lowest, 2 is next, 3 is really, really high. I know that the DeWalt one that we have doesn't have those different levels, and I've also noticed that this is trigger sensitive, so the less you pull the trigger, the slower it goes, the whole way up to the full speed that you guys are gonna have it at. Initial thoughts in unboxing, like I said, nice piece of equipment. It's a smaller 1/2 inch medium torque impact gun, which is nice for getting into tight spots. I was debating on getting the high torque, but from what I've read, if you're just doing stuff on general cars and trucks, you're not gonna need it. If you're working on semi trucks, really rusted stuff, big bolts, it's something you wanna think about. But the form factor and the size of this is what really drove me to pick this gun up over that. Now for our maiden voyage, just doing some light testing of this, we're gonna remove one of the wheels off of the S2000. I believe these are torqued to 80 to 90 foot-pounds when I use the torque wrench whenever I tighten them up. So I'm guessing that this is gonna bust those off very, very easily. I mean, 650 pounds of nut busting torque, it should snap. Hopefully it doesn't snap them, hopefully it just cracks them off real quick. So we're gonna give this a quick test here. We're gonna bust these nuts off and see just how well this goes. I'll show you guys me clicking the socket on. This is a 1/2 inch driver, nice. So let's start off in the lowest setting, 1. Let's see how it does. That's disappointing. 2. Real easy. Let's try 3 and see what happens. Real easy. Now I'm gonna try this last bit. Okay. So this last setting on here that I can tell now is for actually taking the bolts off. I'm guessing 1, 2, and 3 is for tightening. You guys can light me up in the comments for that. I've never used something that has different settings on it, so that is why I didn't know. I should have read the manual. Now in contrast, guys, we're gonna go ahead and tighten these up. So I'm gonna start on the lowest setting here, number 1. Nice and slow, real easy to get on. I don't wanna over torque these, so 2, definitely a lot quicker. And 3, a lot quicker, and that probably got that right up to the torque that it needs of that 80, 90 foot-pounds. But we'll check it and see. So initial test, initial review, really like this. Let's see how easy it is to bust that off. I like how nice and slow that is. Whenever it busts the nut, it comes off real nice and slow, so you're not just pulling those nuts off really, really fast. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this quick video. I really like this socket. Like I said, the 1, 2, and 3 is for tightening. The 4th one is for loosening. And I really like the controlled speed that you get with this. A lot higher quality than even the DeWalt that we normally use, and head and shoulders over anything that you're gonna get at Harbor Freight like I usually like to get. So, if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell so you never miss a video. And we'll see you guys in the next one real soon. Peace.